So thinking about what's about to happen, right? Let's be real. What's about to happen in America? People are, reeling over this SNAP benefit thing. I get it. I completely understand. I too am on SNAP. And while it doesn't look like I'm, unable to work, I am actually not able to work. I wish that was not the case for me. I am actually disabled. My disability you cannot see because I've had multiple strokes. Multiple. To the point where the doctors have told me it is not wise for you to work. And because they've said this, because the stress factor and all that stuff, and my weak blood vessels in my brain will actually rupture, cause brain bleeds, all that stuff. Just know, not everybody's disability is visible, okay? So that's one thing I want to say. 2, there's elderly people out there that are on a fixed income. For whatever reason, maybe they didn't save up enough when they were working and stuff, and they were just living by whatever means necessary. A lot of people do that. But now they're in a predicament where who's going to feed them, right? A lot of these elderly people can't get out and they can't go to these food pantries. Luckily, there are charities like the Catholic Charities that will actually deliver food, pre-made, home-cooked meals for people who are disabled or, retired, elderly. There's resources out there for you. But for those of you who are able-bodied, okay, to work and all that stuff, I suggest you go start putting out applications. There's plenty of jobs in the U.S. right now. And before you're all like, oh, stop it, you don't know what we're dealing with, white girl, blah, 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 blah. Last time I checked, you can miss me on that white girl crap. Because poverty knows no color. I'm just speaking truth. You look at all the homeless community, you don't just see black people. You don't just see Hispanic people. You see all walks of life stricken by poverty. So please, keep your skin card in check, okay? And miss me with the ignorance. You see me stumbling over my words. That's part of my brain condition. There are days when I can't speak, so I stay silent. Again, disability unseen. But I'm speaking to those people who think that going out and looting and rioting and stealing from other families is an appropriate decision. It's not going to end well for you. There's a lot of people in this nation that they're strapped. They carry. And in this state, it's an open carry. So be mindful of that. People aren't going to just let you roll up on them and take whatever you think you're deserved. In the state of Nevada, we have what's called the Stand Your Ground law, which means if someone comes up to us and they intend harm on us or our family, we have every legal right to stand our ground with deadly force if necessary. So know your laws. Know what's expected of you. Control your reactions to it. And weigh the cost. You got a bunch of people out saying, I'm going to do whatever it takes to feed my family, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, what happens to you when you get arrested? Where do your kids go? I was having a conversation the other day on YouTube with someone, and they were saying, well, maybe that's the best option for the kids if they go to DCFS, and that way they're getting fed, and they have shelter over their head. And then the parent is also getting fed because they're in jail. But is that really the best option for you and your kids? Think about it. While in the interim, right, the kids are being fed, you're being fed, and everybody has shelter, right? But think about the long-lasting effects, the mental effects it has on your kids. To be ripped from your home. You don't know where your parents are, if they're in jail, if they're dead, whatever the case is. You have no idea. They have no idea where you are. They have no idea when you get out or if you get out. that can tear up a child's heart and mind and screw them up for a lifelong time after that. Know the cost of your decisions. With choices, there comes consequences. Weigh those consequences. Because I have news for you. There's plenty of food to go around in America. We have the most food in the world. Okay? We have food pantries. We have farmer markets. We have all these subsidies and all this stuff. We have communities that bind together and they try to help out their community. Rely and lean on your community. That's what they're there for. Don't make bad decisions that will land you in jail and have your kids stripped from you. Don't do it. It's bad on your mental health. It's bad on their mental health. Weigh the consequences carefully. I know you're in panic mode, but what happens when we panic? We don't think clearly. Okay? And for those of you fellow believers in Christ out there, do you not trust God will provide for you? Will you be eating, snow crabs and lobster every day? No. But God promises He will never leave you. He will always provide for you exactly what you need in that moment. Manna. He will give you exactly what you need, not want. Know the difference between want and need. He will give you exactly what you need, exactly what your family needs. Don't lean into crisis mode. The devil wants to have you making bad decisions because he's all about stripping our kids away from us, right? He's all about breaking up the family unit. He's all about division. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be your kids, your family situation. Trust that God has you. He won't let you down. I hope this helps. Take care.